Good morning, YouTube. Welcome in. Today we got another beauty for you. Today we're building an all-air 7800X3D paired with a 4070 Ti. And not just any 4070 Ti as well. We've got the beautiful 4070 Ti SUPRIM coming in from MSI. We've got the B650 Carbon hosting that 7800X3D, and then we're cooling it with the brand new Assassin 4 coming in from Deepcool. This is an absolutely killer CPU cooler when it comes to air cool. It looks ridiculous, it looks aggressive, and it's going to look even better in this beautiful CH560 digital case that has that little thermostat on the thermostat. Or shall I say temperature control readout, digital readout on the side thermostat. What are we talking about? It looks absolutely killer. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. It's also been going on our quick ships. If you haven't checked it out over on our website, some of these systems we build live here are also available for purchase that ship almost same day or next day at stintsbuilt.com/ready-to-ship-deals. If you want to catch us live like we are right now, come over any Monday, Wednesday, or Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern, and we hope to see you soon.
All right, and let's get started on today's beautiful build. Again, this is going to go on our quick ship system. On our quick ship deals, we're trying to fill that page up every week with systems that are ready to go. All right, beautiful system, the B650 Carbon today, 6000 CL30 RAM, 7800X3D, 4070 Ti. I mean, really, this system is going to be pretty top notch in terms of performance. So I'm really excited about this one. All right, let's go top down chat. Get this motherboard out. Ryzen versus Intel for CPU, I don't get where do I start? It's a good question. That's a really good question. You want to know why? Because you can start either way. I would say if you're just doing gaming, if you want strictly just gaming performance, right now, I think the 7800X3D has a slight edge. In that aspect. In some games, it does get a little bit higher in FPS, but in some other games, in any kind of editing or single PC, I also really do like the Intel, because you're going to be doing a lot more editing. The editing on Intel is still a bit more superior. All right, let's grab the 1 terabyte KC3000 drive. It's going to be our drive for today. 1 terabyte drive going down and in. There we go. There we go, on and in, easy peasy. Let's grab our CPU. All right, let's pop open the socket. Ugh. There we go, everything looking good, no bent pins. 7800X3D down and in we go. Here we go, down and in. Latching in place. There we go. Quick and dirty, that's what it is. Yeah, I mean, really, you're getting a little bit less cores on Ryzen, but those cores are performing really well in games. And Intel, you're getting some E cores, and the E cores do help with things like editing and things like that. So you have the P cores, your performance cores. They pretty much well matched in AMD. Those efficiency cores do help when it comes to editing, and when you're doing like things like little other variances when you're doing those editing programs, it does perform better. I mean, we're talking like 20, 30 seconds on some of these exports, but if we're talking about bigger files, it could be even more, it could be minutes, you know? So before we put our RAM in, let's grab our standoffs for this beautiful cooler. Again, today we have the Deepcool Assassin 4. Premium air cooler. We saw it at CES this year. It's our first time actually building in it, so it's going to be new for us today. We haven't really had it. We're going to start offering it on the website. 7800X3D, 7950, things like that, or anything that's not really a really high thermal. 7950X3D could probably handle it. 13700K. I don't know if we'll do 139s. It might be a little too much there. We are going to start offering it for people who want any air cooler experience on our website. Here we are, tools. Let's take a look at this big, old, massive air cooler. Oh my gosh, it is massive, chat. Sheesh. Yo. It comes with its own zip code. That's what's going on the motherboard. Look at that thing, chat. That thing is gorgeous. It's really like, it's almost like a shot of Noctua. We're gonna get the standoffs in place. We're not gonna put the cooler on until we're inside the case, most likely. I'm gonna look at the rest of the manual, how it mounts, and then we'll go from there. Let's get our RAM out. 6000 CL30 S5 Ripjaws today from G.Skill. All blackout kit. Perfect on this carbon board. There we go. There we go. All in. Looking great. Then ad array run. Yeah, we get ads are like every 20 minutes now. They keep changing their ad structure here. It's really frustrating. All right. Push everything aside, cooler aside. Motherboard's all done. 7800X3D on the B650 Carbon Wi-Fi, absolutely stunning motherboard. We have a 1TB KC3000 drive in the primary NVMe slot 1. We have 32 gigs of 6000 CL30 G.Skills S5 in there as well. Absolutely killer system. We're gonna slide this aside and we'll get this beautiful case out today, guys, which we have is a CH560 digital. So this digital, it's a CH560, but this has the digital thermostat, digital loadout on the side that tells you the temps of your specs, which connects via USB to your motherboard. It's really cool for like a digital case. Not the cabin monitor thing, you just look over your case and it'll tell you what's going on. So let's get this case out. Your front close up. Beautiful looking case, chat. Beautiful little ATX mid tower there. See right here, the little thermostat, little readout right here, little LCD. Thermostat, why keep saying thermostat? Little LCD loadout. Let's just go top down right away. This comes with 4 RGB fans. Ooh, nice. Right off the rip. All right. All right, let's get our motherboard down and in, chat. Slides right in there. All right, give me the top above close up as we get ready to mount this. Gonna start working on all the RGB now. RGB, the cables, the connectors. It's a madhouse of wires back here we're gonna work on. Yeah, you can fit an AI on here, yeah. We've done the 360 in the top mount, everything in this one. Yep, there we go. All right, let's get our front panel connections in, chat. We have a Type-C, our USB 3.0. There's our USB 3, next to me our Type-C. There we go. Okay, we got these done. We can start working on our front panel connections, our fans. See how they zip tied right here. We're gonna take a look at all this. Okay, yeah, we're on the cables. This is it's a bit of a mess today. We're cleaning it up now. Some fan header down here as well. Front panel connections will be next, and then we're just gonna start working on the power supply after that. I would say the one thing I have not liked is the cable management is a little messy, but we're making it look so much better now. Oh, it's pretty tight, there we go. All right, that's our hard drive LED, and then our power switch, those are in. Tuck these wires down in. We're gonna work, like I said, we're gonna work on the power supply, and then we're gonna go on to the rest of our cables, and then on to the cooler. So our power supply 850G today, coming in from MSI. Say we only need 2 EPS, 24 pin, and then our 12 volt high power. Right, down and in with the 24 pin main motherboard, or sorry, the 12 volt high power next. Gonna drop this down and through. Get ready to put this in the case. As we get this in, chat, we're gonna move on to the rest of our front panel connections. Here's these cables in. We have our HD audio, and we have our USB. Here's our HD audio going in. And we have our USB, which is gonna be just for our front controller. For the, it's gonna be for the front controller for the LCD, the little LCD panel they have there for the temperatures. So you can monitor your temps off your motherboard. Get our EPS cables up and in for our CPU, chat. Cables on the back, you see the cable management there, looking good. Next we have to just work on the cooler, the air cooler. So we're gonna go top down. We're gonna get ready to mount this air cooler, this monstrosity that is the Assassin today. Get our thermal paste, our grease, actually as they call it, the thermal grease, because this is gonna be some good stuff. Little X marks the spot. Okay. Getting it threaded. Even pressure. This thing is crazy. Really well built though, surprisingly. Like it's actually kind of awesome. Just slides right down in there like that's crazy. Slides in and locks in place. That's done. Jeez. All right, spin around. Look, this thing is, it's massive, but it's not nearly what I thought it would be. I thought it'd be bigger than what it looks like right now. It's massive looking, but up close it doesn't look as big, if that makes sense. We're on to the GPU. 4070 Ti SUPRIM today. Sheesh. Do you get a mouse pad with this one too? You do. Even the 4070, you get a beautiful MSI mouse pad. Nice. Look at this behemoth. That's a 4070 Ti, chat. That thing is a chonker. Let's get this chonker in there. Let's mute the audio because we're gonna go back to that same song we just heard. You're gonna hear it again because that's our startup song, but here we go with a beautiful 4070 Ti SUPRIM. This thing is it's right there, chat. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. There it is. Nice little thunk. Heard that. The air cooler does look really good. It's a lot sleeker looking than the AKs are. Let's get the back panel on and let's get ready to boot up this beautiful PC.
Guys, thanks for coming in and liking another video here on YouTube. Make sure to hit that like button, help us with the algorithm. Make sure people find us and see all the beautiful PCs we build. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button as well. Remember, we build these systems live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday over on our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/stints. Come over, hang out, chat it up with us, watch us build beautiful PCs for everybody in the community. And remember, let's go.